Tout ce que je veux, pardon, tout ce que je veux, c'est lui parler.
Il est dans les vapes.
Thanks, Maria. It's 6:17, and Health Watch this morning. Doctors in Utah are hoping for a new medical breakthrough to solve the problems of attention disordered behavior with problems with children. Attention deficit hyperactivity is a common disorder, and it affects 3 out of 5 kids, or actually 3 to 5% of the children with, let's start this all over again. Can we just back it up and start it over? I'm lost. In Health Watch this morning, doctors in Utah are testing a new drug for kids with severe behavior problems. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is fairly common, affecting 3 to 5% of school-aged children. And Ritalin, which has some unpleasant side effects, is a medication of choice, has been.
A local man spots something suspicious, and he decides to spring into action. He has done something that is very good. Port St. Lucie police need to know if you have seen anything of the man who exposed himself to several women and children. They released this composite sketch.
It has been a really busy day here in the News 12 newsroom. First, we start with a big brush fire that is still burning tonight.
But first...
Severe weather expert John Matthews.
With us.
John Matthews. I changed his last name to Weather.
That's actually
he
a
has
good
to wake up Weather next.
There it is in position to Florida. Florida way up to the northeast and, of course, or the eastern part of your, what am I trying to say? The upper left part of your screen there.
And they'll have the weather for it, John?
Yeah, well, we have great weather to go to all these shows, but if you got a small boat, keep it. Hey, Sailor, keep it on the trailer because we've got a big small graphic.
Windy.
Sounds good when you say it.
And hi, everybody. I'm severe weather expert John Matthews with our first look of 2 looks on our weather for tonight. Very mixed sky outside. We've had hit-and-run showers across the area. Something in my throat all of a sudden. And that really sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? Anyway, here's the story. We're keeping those winds strong for the weekend. It'll be time for a glass of water later. And what we're having, of course, is these spotty showers across our area. They're not for everybody. We haven't measured any rainfall at West Palm, but we see some light showers around Okeechobee, and all is well. So here's what we're looking at as we go through the night tonight. South and not too much across our north. I'm good for the water. And everybody's trying to help me here. I'm just fine. And temperatures in the 70s. I'll go get a glass of water. I'll meet you back here in a second. We'll talk more about the weather.
With severe weather expert John Matthews. John?
Excuse me, about an inch of rain. We have more rain ahead. Boy, I inhaled my saliva there. Excuse me. We have more rain ahead for the next couple of days. And
Parents, watch out. Another internet.
An accident on the interstate kills a Boynton Beach woman and sends 2 others to the hospital while shutting down the interstate.
It backed up traffic in the Jupiter area for several hours. Let's get right over to News 12's Stephanie Galehart live on the scene with the very latest. Stephanie, you actually talked to someone who pulled passengers out of the car.
No, I was reading a book, and then all of a sudden my boyfriend was pulling over, and I'm like, you know, what's going on?
We want to go on to the next.
No, I was reading a book, and then all of a sudden my boyfriend was pulling over, and I'm like, you know, what's going on?
We apologize. We're having, obviously, technical difficulties with that particular story. We will bring you the latest on it as the information becomes.
Deadly force is the question at the heart of the Jay Levin trial. Levin shot and killed a teenager who was playing a prank at his front door.
Now, Levin has always maintained he was frightened on that night back in 2003 for your child. Stephanie?
pleaded with authorities to let Carter's father out of jail so he could pay his final respects to his only son. Their request was denied.
A double tragedy in West Palm Beach. 2 people were killed in an accident on Okeechobee Boulevard near the I-95 exit ramp this afternoon. Witnesses say the driver of an Isuzu Amigo was speeding when the car in front of him slowed down to stop for a red light. That is not the video that we're talking about.